episode 17 of Brew Review University. I am your host, Jennifer, along with my partner in crime, Donnie.
Okay.
Yeah, I almost said co-host. Yeah,
that
definitely
works.
a partner in crime around here. But anyways, before we can get started, here's Donnie with his disclaimer.
Kids, it's time for you to go to bed. We tell you this every time. This is an adult show, 21 and over. If in other states it's 18, but it is definitely time for you to go to bed now. So let's get started with.
Quiet! Class is in session. I don't know why you think it's your turn to talk. You do the disclaimer and that is all you're supposed to do. But anyway, see, you want to talk. No, I'm going to cut you off.
What class do we have today?
On today's show, we are featuring some local breweries out here in what we call the IE, or the Inland Empire for those not in the area. But what do we got first?
Oh, we're going into it already.
Going into it already.
Wow, let's get this show on the road, I guess.
We are getting it done.
We're going to start out with Wix Brewing. This is Nordic Madman. Wix Brewing is out of Riverside, California. This style is a New England double. So
Double trouble for this one over here.
So that means it's an 8.6 ABV. The IBU, it doesn't say the IBU, but I don't know why I poured you so much of that one.
I don't know why you did either. Aren't these cute little glasses with their old logo on there?
Yes.
Picked those up yesterday, but it's cute.
So, on Untapped, this one rates a 3.99. Has 144 check-ins.
It's not a lot of check-ins.
And there we go. There's this here. Anyway, this is tasting notes. I'm going to give you some tasting notes today. How's that sound?
You give me the tasting notes, and then I'll give you my notes.
Okay, the tasting notes to this one are hazy. As we can see in the picture over there, we've got citrusy, tropical, clean, and subtle, which I don't understand how it can be hazy and clean. Maybe clean in taste? So, anyway, we won't get into that.
Yeah,
This will cost...
That's too much for me to be thinking right now.
So this will cost you about $18 a 4-pack, and or $4.50 a can.
Whoa! Did you just do the math?
Whoa!
Right? And you didn't even need a calculator?
I needed a calculator earlier. This is all pre-show.
Oh,
I did this all pre-show.
Oh, just act like you're smart.
Whatever, lady. Whatever on that one. We'll leave that one alone.
Anyway. Well, Wix opened in 2013, and they are over here. They're actually close to us, so we can actually walk down there and walk home if we need to. They're at Pierce and Sterling Avenue over here in Riverside. But look them up. They have slushies right now in the summertime, so
yes.
I'll be going back to try those.
So if
slushies.
you're from out of state and you do come to California, you're definitely gonna stop by Wix.
Yeah.
Definitely look them up, and good variety. And they also do have guest brews in there also.
Yes.
So that's a good thing, So where you're not just drinking their stuff.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's do this.
Anyway, let's do this.
You ready? Definitely citrusy off the top. Definitely.
My favorite smell.
She says, you should have said citrus pine, right?
I'm just kidding, Wix. These are just not my kind of beers, so don't.
So anyway, let's do this New England double here. Yeah, definitely. I catch a lot of citrus in this.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Definitely.
A little grapefruity, and I catch that on the backside of the palate.
I mean, I could drink it. It'd just take me a while to drink it.
Yeah, and again, it's just a little bitterness on the backside, and it won't hit you at first, but it catches you on the backside of the palate. So
by the time I finish one at Wix, he's already on like number 3. That's how slow it would take me to drink it. Just saying. Who's the professional around here? Listen. I'm just along for the ride and the cuteness.
There we go. There we go. Some show starting. I'm not sure it's a beer show, but some show starting over there.
Starting. That's what happens when you mistakenly open a 9%er as
your opening drink of the day.
Pre-drink, yes. Before you got to do 3 podcasts.
So next up, we have Skyland Ale Works. And this is a collaboration with Wix Brewing. So this is called Cold Fusion. Skyland is actually out of Corona, California. This is considered an American IPA. ABV in this one is a 7.6. So a little bit less than the last one, but 60 IBU.
Oh, snap.
So
that's in the
little hoppy, definitely a little hoppy. So you're going to catch that. What do we catch there, lady?
Piney. I use a different word when I'm at home, so I'll be nice and say piney.
So on this one, I think this one was a small batch from what I can tell, because it's only got 31 check-ins.
Yeah, I think we stole the last 2.
But with those 31 check-ins, it rates a 3.69. So we have tasting notes on this one. Our tasting notes on this one are smooth, bitter, dry, and light. So I'm trying to, I see, by just looking at it, I can see that it does definitely have a transparency to it compared to what we just had. I mean, if you look at them side by side, Jen, hold yours up so they can see the difference. It's and it's definitely, you can definitely see the difference in that. So I think that's what they're talking about when they say light. So anyway, let's do this. Let's throw this one back. Ready? 2, 3.
Ooh, there's that IBU right there. Whew. Yeah. That is strong.
Yeah. This is, you can definitely catch the IBU. Obviously, by Jen's reaction, who she likes her fruity beers, as most people know. But you definitely do catch the bitterness in this one. Especially, well, for me, myself, I get it definitely in the palate on the sides, which is kind of weird. Maybe in the back a little bit. So, but yeah, definitely that style, that American IPA style. Nice collab, Skyland Ale Works and Wix Brewing in Riverside.
We have a lot of local breweries around here that do the collaborations with each other. And Skyland, I believe, Brad, sorry if I forget this number because I know you just told us this yesterday, but I believe it's their 7th anniversary coming up. I want to say 7, but give or take a year or 2. I just covered my tracks right there, and they're in Corona, Pomona Road, and Maple Street.
Yes, there's a lot of fantastic things to do around that area.
Yeah, you just got to watch out for those popos.
Oh, we don't talk about the popos here. So, for our last one that I'm pouring right now, this is from Route 30. This is, let's see here. I want you to see this color. This color is amazing for a coffee lager / pilsner. So we were there yesterday, and we sampled. We had a flight of their beers, and all of them were fantastic. But we decided to go with this because there is a variation and a local connection. So they are in Riverside, California. This is a coffee lager. The local coffee maker that did this collab with
what?
that did this collab with Route 30 is called the Daily Brew Coffee House. They used a Mexican roast in this beer. The ABV on this one is a 5.1. Untapped. This has only got 28 check-ins. But I can tell you it's definitely going to stay around this mark because it rates a 4.04.
Wow.
And that's very high, especially for this style of beer. So, anyway, tasting notes again. I'm going with tasting notes today, which is something new, a little new for you.
It's just trying to look scholarly around here.
So, the tasting notes in this one are coffee, light, smooth, nutty, and full.
You're definitely nutty.
Is y'all right upstairs?
This matches you perfect.
So, okay, so
Smells like you're going to be drinking coffee.
it does smell coffee off the top, big time. You know, it's
Ready?
definitely like a
3, 2,
coffee
1.
drink.
See, I'm not a coffee drinker, so this flavor is not for me. But if you like coffee, it's very smooth. It's very easy to drink as the coffee.
Yeah, well, as you see, I mean, mine it's definitely crushable. And I say crushable
Yeah.
because it's very light,
Yeah, it's
very, very easy to do. So,
very easy. Yeah, easy drink. This would, I mean, I would drink it. It would just take me a while to drink it.
yeah, this is definitely crushable. I like this. I could drink this all day long. That's how good this particular coffee lager is. You know, and that's
And Route 30, they opened over there in 2015, Riverside there on Indiana and Harrison over there.
yes.
I know, yes, I Googled it. Now, you know, nowadays you have your phone, so you just Google the location. It's not like you have to write your directions down anymore. But it's
Yes.
over there.
So, that's our local brew show.
Yeah, those are some mighty fine beers from those breweries, and I'm sure we'll be frequenting
Yes. Well, and
them
that's
quite often, so.
truly when this all first started, I used to frequent Wix a lot.
Yes, and Wix is definitely up their game from when we used to go there till now.
Yes.
Because now I could say there's beers there that I would drink.
Yeah, I remember because when we first started,
When we first started, it was Jen had her one drink and Donnie had his 3 or 4 drinks, and yeah, that was.
Yeah,
that
she
was
didn't
it.
have a big variety to choose from, but now she's got a lot of different varieties.
Now,
to
because
choose
of my
from.
partner in crime, I've widened my horizon,
Yes. Yeah, your palate is definitely
broadened
changed.
my palate, whatever you want to call
Yes,
it.
definitely.
But, anyways, but that's all I got. So we just got business.
Yeah, business. Let's
All
do
right,
business.
so we want you to be on our show. So if you're an artist or musician, you'd like to showcase your talents, so we'd love to have you. If you're a brewery, we would love to go on location or shoot here in our studio. We can just showcase your beers for that episode. Or if you're an average Joe, you can come up here, try what we're trying, and give your input on those beers and so forth, and have some fun with us up here behind,
Even an above.
I was going to say
average.
behind, but in front of the camera. Yes, even an above average, even if you know what you're talking about, we would love to have you on here because it'll keep this one on his toes,
That's
me
true.
me not so
That's
much
true.
because, but
Yes.
anyway, so make sure you're also subscribed on YouTube. That way you get notifications. Our episodes are being published weekly, so you get to see us once a week on YouTube. And also make sure you are following on Instagram and Facebook. We do 5 weekly brew reviews weekly on those. Put nice pictures, some creative pictures on there in a description and so forth. So you just want to make sure you're supporting us if you like what you see.
Also, brewers, if you want us to review your beers, don't be afraid to send them to us or contact us to basically get your beers on the show. And we will definitely review them or on our Instagram or put them on the show depending on what you want.
Yep.
But other than that, you have any more business?
Nope. That's it.
Okay, so let's do this.
Let's do this. I'll finish with the coffee.
So, adults, as we end the class, we want you to raise your glass and cheers.
Cheers.